across Tasmania. This is Tas News 24 with Kane Dello.
Hello and welcome to the program. In the early hours of Sunday morning, an elderly resident was awoken by three people who had entered the home just after 3 a.m. The intruders stole a number of items including jewellery and electronics. Police attended the scene but couldn't locate the offenders. On Tuesday, detectives from Launceston's CIB branch attended a property located in Prospect under a search warrant and recovered property allegedly stolen during the incident. A 30-year-old Prospect man has been charged with aggravated burglary and stealing. He was remanded in custody to appear in court that afternoon. A 25-year-old woman has also been charged on a summons in relation to property offences, and a third woman has been charged with aggravated burglary and stealing and was bailed to appear before the Magistrates Court on the 5th of August. Police are continuing investigations and urge anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. The report released by the state government this week has said the cause of the Covid-19 outbreak in the state's northwest, including the Northwest Regional and Northwest Private Hospitals, was due to a passenger who was on board the Ruby Princess cruise ship who presented positive to the virus, who then transmitted it on to other staff and patients at the two hospitals. There were two Covid-19 patients from the Ruby Princess who were admitted to the Northwest Regional Hospital in late March, and the first medical staff member to test positive to Covid-19 occurred on April the 3rd. Tasmania's Director of Public Health, Dr. Mark Veach, said some staff infected with Covid-19 worked in Tasmanian hospitals for several days while experiencing symptoms. It's now been cleared by means of investigation by Tasmania Police that a dinner party that allegedly occurred in the northwest of Tasmania and provided to media by the federal government's Chief Medical Officer, Professor Brendan Murphy, in fact did not occur. However, we find this outcome very strange, and only just recently it came to light that a high-profile Tasmania police member was also allegedly at the dinner party. But the police have said they have conducted their 48-hour investigation and advised both the public and media it never happened. We have been advised that if the findings were to be correct and the dinner party actually did take place, it would make the Premier of Tasmania look bad, as the case of people testing positive to Covid-19 would be classified as being community transmitted, something no Premier wants to deal with. Tasmania's medical officer went on to say nothing in the report should be seen as taking away the amazing efforts of staff in the northwest, and we would totally agree. Medical staff, along with SES volunteers and assistance by the Australian Defence Force who have helped our communities, have done an amazing job, and the vital services they have provided to the people of Tasmania have been professional and outstanding and valued by all Tasmanians. Covid-19 has affected so many Tasmanians in so many ways. From business closures, sporting events cancelled, playgrounds shut down and cinemas turned off, so many are asking when will the state restrictions be lifted. Many have said that the government acted too late to slow the spread of the virus, with not enough testing kits available in the beginning when the virus was first detected, to the Premier being too relaxed with people travelling in and out of the state. But one thing is for sure, life has changed for all of us in Tasmania, and of course across the nation and indeed around the world. But it will get better. Yesterday, the ACT reported they were the first to eliminate all known cases of Covid-19, and some states around Australia have started to relax their restrictions, including Western Australia being the first to relax theirs with allowing up to 10 people to gather, and the Northern Territory have also relaxed their restrictions. Let's take a look at the cases around Australia according to the Australian Department of Health website. The nation's cases of people testing positive to Covid-19 sits at 6,746, and the number of cases per state are as follows. The ACT sits at 106, New South Wales 3,016, the Northern Territory 27, Queensland 1,034, South Australia 438, Tasmania 220, Victoria 1,354 and Western Australia with 551. The total cases of people testing positive to Covid-19 across the globe has exceeded more than 3 million, and sadly the death toll globally stands at 231,593, and the deaths around Australia as a result of people contracting the virus has sadly been 91, with 12 of those cases from Tasmania. During the PM's recent press conference, he lightly touched on the Covid-19 Trace app and encouraged more Australians to download the app. But a lot of Australians have expressed their concerns with the app and the important information it obtains when signing up. People have said they have left their home to go to work, and it has provided some concerning messages saying they have left an area and should contact the health department number, with some telling us that it sent out a message to their phone saying they were 20 kilometres away from their home. The federal government have said they will be investigating the claims. Now lastly, on Wednesday morning, Tasmania Police, along with the special dive team and rescue volunteers from the Surf Rescue Squad in Devonport, along with the assistance by Pole Air from above, an air and sea search went on into the late evening, looking for a person who was believed to have fallen into the waterways near the Devonport foreshore. Our camera crew remained at the scene until police wrapped things up late in the evening. The following morning, police continued their search. On Wednesday, just before 6 p.m, Tasmania Police posted on their Facebook page asking the public if anyone knew of someone leaving their belongings along a walking trail. The Facebook page received a high volume of traffic by people making comments, but most comments were deleted very quickly and some providing crucial information but were ignored. Police encouraged anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. We would like to mention before running this story, we contacted Tasmania Police for comment via email, but we received no response. Now let's take a look at the weekend weather forecast right across the state. In Hobart today, it reached a high of 14, and tonight it will get down to 7. Saturday, there will be showers throughout most of the day, looking at a maximum of 11 and an overnight low of 7. Sunday, partly cloudy conditions, looking at a top of 13 and a low of 8. In Devonport today, it reached 13 degrees with some light showers. Tonight, an overnight low of 8. Saturday, showers will continue throughout the day, looking at a high of 12 and a low of 8. Sunday, it will be partly cloudy, looking at a top of 14 and a low of 7. In Launceston today, it was mainly overcast with the temperature reaching just at 13, and tonight it will get down to 8. Saturday, showers will develop mainly early in the morning, going for a top of 14 and a low of 6. Sunday, there will be partly cloudy conditions, looking at a high of 14 and an overnight low of just 4. Well, that's our program for this evening, but before we go, we're excited to share some wonderful news. Soon, Tas News 24 will be launching a new interactive app that will be available for both iOS and Android devices. The app will keep you up to date on all breaking news stories and of course the weather in your part of the state. And lastly, all our current and past stories right at your fingertips. It's all very exciting. Well, until next time, take care of yourself and others. Bye for now.